The coffee shop was warm and inviting, a sharp contrast to the rain pouring outside. Leela sat by the window, her pencil moving effortlessly across the pages of her sketchbook. She always found solace in sketching while the rain tapped gently against the glass. The door jingled as a man entered, shaking water from his umbrella. Ethan scanned the room and noticed the only empty chair was at Leela's table. "Excuse me," he said hesitantly, stepping closer. "Mind if I sit here? Everywhere else is full." Leela looked up, her green eyes meeting his. She gestured to the seat across from her. "Go ahead. Just don't peek at my sketches." Ethan chuckled as he sat down. "No promises. I'm curious by nature." She smirked but continued sketching. Ethan tried to occupy himself with his coffee, but his gaze kept drifting to her notebook. So he ventured, "What are you drawing?" Without looking up, she replied, "Random things, random." He asked, leaning forward slightly, "Landscapes? Animals? People?" she said simply, closing the notebook with a deliberate snap. "But you're not getting a preview." "Fair enough," Ethan said, raising his hands in mock surrender. "But I have to warn you, I'm notoriously bad at sitting still. Might ruin your masterpiece." Leela laughed, surprising herself. "Good thing you're not the subject. Yet." Ethan grinned, leaning back in his chair. "Noted. So, do you come here often? Or is this just your rainy day hangout?" "This place is my escape," she said, her tone softening. "There's something about the rain, coffee, and background chatter. It's comforting." He nodded. "I get that. This is my first time here, but I like the vibe. Feels like time slows down a little." For a moment, they both looked out the window, watching the rain lighten to a drizzle. "What's your escape?" Leela asked, turning back to him. "Books," Ethan replied. "I love getting lost in stories, mostly fantasy." "Ah," she said, a playful smile tugging at her lips. "So you're living in the wrong genre." "Maybe," he said, matching her smile. "But today, meeting you, feels like I stumbled into the right one." Leela looked away, a blush creeping up her cheeks. Ethan checked his watch and sighed. "I should probably head out," he said, though he didn't sound eager to leave. "But I've really enjoyed talking to you." "Me too," she admitted, surprised at her own honesty. Ethan hesitated, then grabbed a napkin from the table. He scribbled something on it and slid it toward her. "That's my number," he said, "in case you ever want to sketch me for real. Or grab coffee again." Leela picked up the napkin, running her thumb over the ink. "Thanks," she said. "I'll think about it." Ethan stood, picking up his umbrella. He gave her one last smile. "Don't think too long," he said. "I'd hate to miss my debut in your sketchbook." As he walked out into the drizzle, Leela watched him disappear down the street. She opened her sketchbook to a blank page and began to draw a figure with an umbrella, walking away into the rain.